Hi guys. Today we're going to start having a proper look and clean up on the ZX. So it's been a trip of around 600 kilometers yesterday. Oddly enough, totally incident free. Car towed fine. We used the A-frame to tow it. But this morning, the aim is to get the car cleaned up to see what we actually working with, and there's a lot of cleaning up to do. Having a look at the inside, I'll just chuck those mats on the seat. We can see it's absolutely filthy. Good news, we have a gasket kit that was provided with it. Bad news is I don't think that make is that grand. If we do intend rebuilding this motor, we'll probably use try and get a genuine Nissan set. Whole lot more parts at the back. Yep. So we'll get going. So I've taped the throttle so water doesn't get in there, as well as a bit of intake pipe that leads to from the air cleaner. This is probably going to be the first wash of this bay in 10 years. Got myself some eco-friendly degreaser. I'm going to spray this on and let it sit for a bit before we hit it with the high pressure cleaner. We let that sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna probably grab some breakfast, and we'll see how we can agitate it, maybe with the paintbrush, and get the major bits of dirt out. I doubt I'm gonna get the paintbrush into all the little crevices. So this is just the first pass. Don't expect it to be super clean after. We'll see. there was a lot of overspray in here. The bay looks quite decent. The motor looks very good. Came out very clean. You can see the amount of overspray all around. What I found is I managed to get a lot of it off, especially off the rubber hoses and some of the electrical cabling with the high pressure hose. That worked really well. Yeah, if you have a look down in here, you can see it actually looks fairly decent. This is just the first pass. We'll do a couple more passes, and again we see a whole lot of overspray on the steering column there, or steering, what do you call it, steering box. Have a look around the other side. Oddly enough, not a lot of rust under the battery tray. So we'll probably take the motor out. I want to redo all the cabling, most of, if not all of the hoses, a few lines. But yeah, I think it's a decent base to work with. Outside looks decent now. Well, decent enough to actually touch it. There was bucket loads of dirt that came out. Car looks fairly decent. There's definitely been a lot of rust repair done. It's a fair amount of body filler. It looks like it's had a small ding at the front. You can see that on both the headlights. This is been touched up with fiberglass, both the corners. If you look in there, we can see it. This panel is slightly bent in, but I don't think it's anything too bad, too significant. I'm going to be putting on an aftermarket bumper anyways. There's a lot of overspray. You can see more body filler on here, on both sides. Both the doors have some body filler at the bottom corners here. We'll see whether we replace the doors or repair that with fresh metal. I haven't touched the inside yet. Oh, it looks like there's quite a significant leak somewhere. It looks like from the windscreen. Well, the windscreen is missing some of its rubbers. And let's leave this open to dry. At the back, not too much a body filler. I've noticed some on that corner and on this corner as well. This has had a terrible attempt of a repair job on it. I'll probably try and fix this using fiberglass myself. Shouldn't be terribly difficult. Yeah, you can see a bit more body filler on here as well. So, sorry, I think there's out of focus. So, a bit of body filler on there. I'll probably end up stripping the entire car down, redoing the metalwork, and obviously respraying again. But for now, we'll get it running and take it from there. I haven't really started on the interior yet. The side carpet is also soaked. Yeah, so next up, I'll empty out everything from the back seat and the boot or trunk and see what we have, and then clean up the interior. But I think that's going to be tomorrow.